Listen, if you're still waiting for someone to save you, this isn't for you. That waiting habit, that quiet belief that someone, someday, will fix your life for you, it's poison. I say this as a man who's swallowed it before. Waiting smells of cowardice disguised as hope. You think life owes you a break, but it doesn't. Marcus Aurelius would tell you the world is indifferent. Seneca would call your waiting a form of surrender. Stop leaning toward a fantasy of rescue. No one is coming. And until you understand that, you'll keep living like a fool. So listen closely. Here are 10 things only foolish people do. 1. They wait for someone to save them. The fool waits for timing, for luck, for permission. Maybe next month, he says, as if the gods take appointments. But salvation doesn't come, it's made. The longer you wait, the more your will decays. The wise build the thing they need with their own trembling hands. Waiting is the slowest form of death. 2. They measure themselves by applause. They live for validation, chasing claps, likes, and nods like hungry children. But applause is smoke. It disappears when the wind shifts. The wise seek truth, not approval. Let silence be your compliment. Let your actions make the noise. Real confidence doesn't perform. It simply exists. 3. They confuse comfort with safety. Comfort is a golden cage, soft, familiar, and deadly. It convinces you that peace means stillness, that security means silence. But comfort is not safety, it's sedation. The fool hides from discomfort as if pain were poison, when in truth, it's medicine. The wise man knows the storm isn't sent to destroy him, it's sent to strip him of weakness. Epictetus called hardship the gymnasium of the soul, and he was right. Muscles don't grow in warmth, they grow in strain. The mind is no different. Every challenge is a forge, every difficulty a fire. Comfort makes you forget who you are. Struggle reminds you. If you never bleed, you'll never build callus. And without callus, life will break you the moment it touches you. 4. They live as if they'll never die. They walk through their days like immortals, careless, distracted, blind to how fast it all disappears. Tomorrow I'll change, they say, but tomorrow is a liar. Seneca warned us, you act like mortals in what you fear, and immortals in what you desire. Every sunrise is borrowed, every breath is rented. The fool keeps wasting both, assuming he has more. The wise remember death not to be afraid, but to be awake. Because when you truly realize that time is running out, you stop postponing your own life. 5. They worship certainty. Fools demand guarantees before they move. What if it goes wrong, they ask, blind to the truth that uncertainty is the price of existence. The universe signs no contracts, gives no promises, and owes no explanations. Life is motion through fog, not a map with clear lines. Epictetus reminded us, it's not things that disturb us, but our opinions about things. The fool waits for confidence before he acts. The wise act, and confidence follows. The fool builds excuses and calls them plans. But the wise understand that every step into the unknown is a declaration of faith in themselves. 6. They mistake busyness for progress. The fool fills every hour so he doesn't have to feel the emptiness inside. He confuses movement with meaning, running in circles, convincing himself he's chasing purpose when he's only escaping stillness. Marcus Aurelius warned that activity without purpose is chaos in disguise. You can drown in motion and still die dry of meaning. The wise know that not every action deserves their energy, and not every noise deserves their attention. They pause, they think, they act slowly, but everything they do has weight. The fool burns out trying to look alive. The wise conserve their fire to build something that will outlive them. 7. They let others define who they are. The fool's identity shifts with the crowd. Praise inflates him, criticism destroys him. He becomes whoever others expect him to be, a man of mirrors, not of substance. The opinions of others shape his mood, his choices, even his dreams, until he forgets what his own voice sounds like. The wise man, however, builds himself in solitude, brick by brick, from principles, not approval. He knows that silence is stronger than validation, and conviction louder than applause. You don't need titles, followers, or permission to exist. You need integrity. That's the only mirror that doesn't lie, even when no one's watching. 8. They hide from pain and call it strength. The fool mistakes suppression for discipline. He clenches his jaw, hides his trembling, and calls it control. But inside, he's rotting. Stoicism was never about pretending. It's about enduring with open eyes. Seneca wept. Marcus grieved. Epictetus limped. Yet they stood taller than kings because they didn't deny their pain. They mastered it. Pain is not your enemy. It's your teacher dressed in suffering. It exposes your illusions, shows you where you are weak, and asks if you are ready to grow. The fool hides from it and stays fragile. The wise face it and become unbreakable. 9. They collect grudges like treasures. The fool feeds on resentment. He keeps a list of everyone who wronged him, polishing each memory like a medal. But anger is a leash you tie to yourself. Forgiveness isn't mercy, it's freedom. As Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Let go, not because they deserve peace, but because you do. 10. They fear solitude. The fool runs from silence, terrified of meeting himself. He fills his hours with noise, faces, and distraction, anything to avoid his own reflection. But solitude is not loneliness, it's training. Marcus Aurelius wrote his meditations alone, not to be wise, but to stay human. The man who cannot be alone will never be at peace. And here's the hidden truth. The fool believes wisdom is knowledge. It isn't. Wisdom is scar tissue. It's pain refined into calm. It's losing everything and still whispering, "I am enough." The Stoics didn't read about strength, they bled into it. You don't become wise by collecting ideas. You become wise by surviving yourself. So tonight, do one thing differently. Stop waiting. Stop explaining. Stop postponing your own becoming. Life is already happening. It will not pause for you to prepare. The wise understand this. The clock is running, and every excuse is a nail in your own coffin. Be the kind of man who doesn't need saving, because he learned to save himself.